put this down. You can see Joy. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 30th of November. So that means tomorrow is the 1st of December, which is the start of my Christmas Advent calendar I will be doing. So this video is actually the one I've been talking about doing. You can see by the thumbnail and the description what I'm going to do. Now, as I said, this is something I thought of a while back because there are some who, probably most of you can't actually do a video each day with the Advent calendar. So I thought of this one with Christmas memories. Talking about memories maybe from your childhood, from any time where you, just memories you want to share with everybody at how Christmas was for you. Christmas for me, I loved Christmas because it got the family together. I'm one of 9, and with my siblings who were married, they came for Christmas Day with their partners and with their kids, so it would be a lot of us. For Christmas, we younger, we used to always go to Nana and Pop's for Christmas, and the one thing I loved about that is my grandparents had a dairy and banana farm, and we used to go there Christmas Day. We used to actually go there for holidays as kids. I can still remember what her farmhouse looked like inside. Big area. As they had a dairy farm, they had the bales up the top end where they milked the cows, which we helped with. We used to go up there and watch milk the cows. I remember using a separator to separate the milk and the cream. Great memories. And Christmas, I can remember, is when our great uncle, my grandfather, his brother, would come up every Christmas for the holidays, and he was a great man. I can remember I was shy as a person. I wouldn't say boo. I was like that. Maybe because of, I don't know. And Vic was, we never called him Uncle Vic or whatever, we just called him by the first name. Vic was a great man. I can remember sitting at the table having Christmas dinner, and I can remember him touching my foot under the table, I think trying to get something out of me because I wouldn't talk. Maybe his way of, come on, Celys, but I never did. I just didn't want to say anything. I realise now what it was is that I was scared of saying the wrong thing, scared of being made fun of for what I was saying, and maybe that's why I was quiet. Now I don't give a damn. I can also remember Vic always, I said he'd come up every year. I can remember he had the hardest hand. No, he didn't smack us or anything. We would try and hit his hand with ours as hard as we could to hurt him, but we never did. Christmas was good. Christmas was the food. Of course, gifts, but gifts, we were lucky. We were happy with whatever we got for Christmas. Like, we didn't know what we were getting, and it was just fun to know there was something under the tree. For us, it was Christmas from... One thing I can't remember is when I realised, I know Santa Claus is there. It's the spirit of Santa Claus that is there, but Santa Claus as himself, I do not remember being told there wasn't actually Santa Claus. But you know what? I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in the spirit of Santa Claus. He is there in everybody. He is there. So never tell any child that there's no Santa Claus, there's no such thing as Santa Claus, because the spirit of Santa Claus will always be there. I remember Nana's cooking. We always had a roast dinner. What else did we have? Pudding, Christmas pudding, the rag pudding. No, you bake the pudding and you tie it up in a rag and boil it. But you had to make sure when you tied the string around to hold the pudding, and you had to make sure you tied it as tight as you can. Otherwise, water would leak in and ruin it. Nana's puddings were amazing. they were nice hot, but remember mostly when they were cold, you can have butter them, spread it with butter. Oh, beautiful. And her Christmas cakes, oh my God, she had the beautiful Christmas cakes. We used to get 2 a year. She used to make 2 fruit cakes a year, one for Christmas and one for my dad's birthday. And the Christmas cakes were amazing. She had icing that thick, and it was real icing. It wasn't the packaged icing, because she was a country cook, so everything was made from scratch. There was no fruit, nothing like they made today with people having nuts in there. Nuts. No nuts in fruit cake. But as I said, with the icing, it was so thick, and she'd actually get jelly lollies and cut them up and put them up, decorate the top, and put these little silver balls on top. And it was just amazing. Christmas was the food. Even as I got older, and we always got something. I remember when I was 12, Christmas, I think I got undies or something. It was something we needed. Back in them days, we never asked for anything. As I said, we were lucky that we got something, and that was what it's all about. We never brought anything, because I'm one of 9, I said we never brought anything, anyone. Even as you got old, we never brought anything for each one. As I got nephews and nieces, I brought for those. I remember one year for Christmas, I used to give them money, because that way they can go buy what they want. They loved getting the money. I can remember one Christmas, I actually, instead of just giving the money in the envelope, I actually got a box of some size and put the money in the box to make it look like we got something better. I was being an arsey auntie. And of course, at the time, my nephews, I lived at Kingscliff up the road, Mum and Dad, and they would come and visit. And I had a tree back then, and I had these presents under the tree. And of course, they seen these boxes with their names on them. I thought, oh, great, what are we going to get for Christmas? You know, come Christmas Day, wow. My sister was not a happy Vegemite for what I did. She did not like what I did. Especially the youngest one, he was upset that all he got in his big box was money. We never got, one thing is they never thanked, really. They never appreciated what we got. Of course, back then I wasn't working, so I couldn't afford to go out and buy all these gifts. But my Christmas does revolve around my grandparents, because we always had Christmas at their place for Christmas. I loved the farm. I loved going out to the farm, especially during the holidays. As I said earlier, I can remember the house. I remember it had a fence around it, so that probably the cows and the animals, the cows and that weren't running loose around the place, but it was just a fence around the house, so that could be kept nice. And remember, you go around the back of the house, then you got standing it facing the house, and you got the laundry on the left, and you walk in. And you walk in, on the left again is the bathroom. I remember Nanny used to wash our hair over the sink, and she used to scratch our head. I don't know why she did it over the sink. And also opposite the next door, you go through another door, and on the left there was the kitchen you had your old fuel stove, the kitchen where Nanny would cook. And keep going down the hall. The house was 2 bedrooms. Down the hall a bit further on the left again was the bedroom where we stayed when we went there for holidays. Then I think there was a door out to the front. I think there was. Anyway, opposite the bedroom there was Nana and Pop's bedroom. Then we come back down the hallway again. Then on the left there was the dining room. She had this beautiful dining room setting. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely beautiful. Dining room table and chairs, the works. Then as when I come in the front door, when we went to right, that's where we had our Christmas dinner. They had a veranda right around it. And as I said, I can still visit. I can remember being there on holidays, and Nana would tell us that we had to wash our face before we went to bed in case the ants would crawl up and get the food off our faces. I can remember that. I think they left the farm about maybe 1967, and I was 10. Probably not quite 10, around the 10 area, and I can still remember being on this farm and the good times we had. I can still hear Pop bringing the cows in the milk. He makes this clicking noise with his mouth. Yep. I can't start. I can't make it. And with his dogs and his stick walking along. I remember we used to actually help feed the calves. I know this has gone off the mark, but when I get talking about Nana and Pop and the farm and Vic and that, it brings back what we used to do on the farm. It's a long walk up to the farm, and we used to have fresh milk every day, and Nana's cooking. Nana was an amazing cook, as was Mum. Yeah, Christmas. I know for Christmas at home, kids, Dad used to always go out bush to get a Christmas tree, a live Christmas tree. And we had this drum we would put, he'd had sand in it, and we would cover the drum with Christmas paper so it looked Christmassy, looked better. And so we put the tree in this drum with the sand, and we will actually water it to keep it going till Christmas. I can't remember how many days before Christmas that we actually got the tree, but then we would decorate it. You know, them days, it was Christmas. And we used to look forward to Christmas. Would take so long to get here. I think we used to break up school then about 2 weeks before Christmas. Over Christmas in Australia, there's about 6 weeks off school. That's the longest holiday that Aussie kids have during the school year. Not like, I know the Americans, you have the summer off. 3 months off. No, that's not on. If I'm correct, it is 3 months you have the summer holidays. You take that off. Well, we didn't have a big, as I said, Christmas is our summer, it is hot, and there's only the 6 weeks off. Really gives them the break for the end of the year, because the school year here in Australia ends in December and starts again probably about late January, early February. They finish the week before Christmas. So Christmas falls on a Wednesday, so they'll probably finish maybe the week before sometime, which is good, though, when mums haven't got them around the house all the time. Christmas today with kids is, kids tell you what they want. They have a list of what they want. And that is, it's not, I know time changes, but children should know that they're lucky to get anything. You tell them about your times at Christmas and what you got. I can remember if we were told that if we stayed up late and saw Santa Claus, we would get a rotten potato for Christmas. I don't know who told us that, but I can remember that. I can remember we used to leave fruit cake out and a glass of milk for Santa, and it was always gone in the morning. We never used to leave carrots for the reindeer. I don't know why, but we never did. I'll just move in a bit closer so you can see little Joy. Christmas, even as I got older, I loved going to Mum's, because Nana died in 1988. Her last fruit cake she made would have been for Dad's birthday, and it wasn't very nice. It was the last one, and it wasn't very nice, but we didn't tell her, because I think it would have made her terrible that she cooked something that didn't turn out right. But as I said, I'm going back to Nana and Pop. They moved from the farm into town, and we still went there for Christmas. We on her dining table, in the dining, all us gathered around this dining for Christmas. We would, no matter what, it was always the baked meal. Like you got your potato, we had chicken, we had your veggies, potatoes, pumpkin, you know. But it wasn't until you got old we noticed that Nana's food, I think the last meal, I think it was the last Christmas, it just didn't taste as nice. It just seemed all greasy. Maybe, I don't know. As I said, it was before she passed away, Christmas, and she passed away in the August, so she was getting down. And we just didn't notice. We just thought her cooking wasn't as good as it was, but Nana was a good cook. I loved her sponge cakes. Her sponge cakes, oh my God, beautiful. They were so fluffy. She'd have, I think, lemon icing and toasted coconut on top with that, and her fruit cakes and her Christmas puddings. That is what I miss about Christmas, is the family getting together. Christmas we're happy. As I said, got older, loved going home, and all my siblings would come there and get there, and their partners and their kids, and it was a big day. I can remember when I was in about I'm not quite sure which class in high school it was. Maybe fourth year, I think it was. I had to rush home because we're getting our photo taken. The 5 youngest were getting a photo taken. Remember one Christmas, the 5 that's got together and did the same photo again, but I don't know how many years later. But that was Christmas getting together. We're all there. I can remember one Christmas, I farted, and it was a stinker. And of course, everyone blamed my brother-in-law because he was that was what he would do. He'd fart, and you know, can I say fart on here? I fluffed, I let off, whatever, and they all blamed him. I waited a while and I admitted that it was me. I don't think Douglas ever got an apology because they blamed him. But that was it, just the family getting together. I think 2015, I think, was the last Christmas I spent with my family. Because, let me see, yes, that was the last Christmas I actually spent with family. Because it was, it was just after I realised I was gay and I'd come out. I had told Mum beforehand. I actually told one of my sisters I was living with. Christmas Day came. I can remember I wanted to tell my elder sister, so I took her upstairs into Mum's room and told her I was gay, and she looked at me, she said, "How do you know?" I just said, "How do you know you're straight?" And she said, I don't need this now, I don't need this, blah, blah, blah. I thought, why doesn't she need it? It's nothing to do with it. I don't know why I wanted to tell her. It's like she was, maybe was shocked and all this, but I let it go. It was only later, I don't know, a couple of weeks, I don't know how long after Christmas, I was speaking to my sister-in-law that she said that she had never seen me so happy. And for me, maybe it was because I was, finally realised who I was, but maybe I'm glad because, as I said earlier, that was the last Christmas I've ever had a family Christmas. The last time we've actually celebrated Christmas, and that is sad, really. At 2004, 2005. I've got to, oh my God, no, it was 2000. I'm trying to think. I am trying to think. Oh, this is crazy. Brain, come on. No, it was 2004 I realised I was gay. That's right. 2004. No, it was 2005. Sorry, it was October 2005 because 2005 Christmas was my last Christmas with celebrated with anyone. With this was a family because it was after that I moved out of. I won't tell you when it happened, but I moved out of. I was sharing with one of my sisters. I moved out because something happened. I moved in with a friend, where that lasted 10 days. Then it's when I moved to Murwillumbah, and where I met my first partner. And even though with him we never celebrated Christmas, and it was just no. It was 2005 was the last year I'd celebrate Christmas. Moving to Coffs, well, I've never really celebrated Christmas. When I started working, that about 18 months after, I would work Christmas Day to give those who had family a day off, and I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed working and taking people to where they wanted to go for Christmas Day. Even when I met someone, I met my last partner. Never celebrated Christmas together because I thought it was because she couldn't spend it with her family, so she didn't want to celebrate it. Where in hindsight now, it wasn't the case because she didn't want to celebrate with me because she would celebrate with someone else. So Christmases as an adult, I have got no really good memories. I will be alone Christmas Day with my babies. And it gets hard as I get older, you know. I can remember in Christmas times as kids, wherever was around, but I never really felt I was part of the family. I've never really felt that I belonged everywhere. And Christmas time is hard, really, because everybody asks, what are you doing for Christmas? I said I'll just be alone, be a nice Christmas. I said I'll probably have a salad. Might have a Christmas movie, watch some Christmas movies, go on somewhere and watch Christmas movies, which I do now. So I hope, what else has happened? I do hope Christmas some time in the future that I do meet someone where I can share the joy of Christmas, celebrating Christmas with someone. In relation to presents, I remember one year we heard that one of our sisters was going to buy us each a present, which meant we had to go and find her something, and we did. But whoever told us that she was buying us anything, either they lied or she got the wrong, because this person never brought us anything, and of course we were pissed off that we bought her something. Yeah, it is hard. Christmas is I say Christmas is for children because that is the main reason, and because I don't have children, it is a lonely time. I've got to pick myself up because I start my advent calendars tomorrow, and I've got to pick that up. I think I'll be good doing that. I don't know if I'll be doing story time during the week, during Christmas. I'll just see how I feel this afternoon. I know this is not Christmas, not December, but I thought I would put this up now so that you can find out, you can maybe think about if you're going to do this video. I hope you do this video. And if you do the video, let me know that you have done it so I can go and see your memories of Christmas. Christmas time, family time. But they say you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. And the reason I have Joy with me is because Joy is named, really, Joy is her kit name. And so she's got a little green headband on. Joy is a kit name, like Joy Christmas. But also my mum's second name was Joyce, so I kept that. And sometimes when I pick her up and look into her eyes, it's like Mum's looking back at me. I don't feel like I was close to Mum. I know when my sister rang me, we'll talk, and she told me that Mum was worried about me. And that made me feel guilty because I thought I should have rang her more. But the next thing I thought, why? Because if she was worried, why didn't she ring me? You know, if I heard something was going on and someone was sick up there, no matter what, I would ring to find out what was going on. But she didn't want to know if I didn't think to phone me. You know, life can be hard. Sometimes, growing up, I felt like I was adopted. It had that feeling, which is a lot of kids who, a lot of those of us who've gone to childhood trauma, feel. It's just a feeling because you feel like you don't belong. Christmas time, I did enjoy Christmas growing up. And just being with family. Christmas to me is not gifts. It's nothing to do with that. It's just family getting together, enjoying a meal. As you got older, we used to go back to Mum to actually celebrate Christmas. Instead of buying anything for her, she didn't want anything, we would buy something for the table. Whether it be whatever we were having. If they were having a salad for lunch, we would actually take some beetroot or some pineapple towards the salad. Even something else towards sweets. Oh, I mean, we had sweets galore. We would have a roast chicken, potatoes and everything. And because there were so many of us, someone would make a list of our names and what we want. How many potatoes do you want? Do you want pumpkin? Do you want peas? Do you want beans? Do you want this, that, or whatever? And that was how it come out. So when we get our meal, it had what we wanted on it. When it came, because Mum did the cook, Mum loved to cook. She was in an element. She loved cooking for Christmas, loved cooking for a lot of people. And sweets, oh my God, desserts, we would have apple crumble, we would have fruit salad. Not the fruit salad we get today. We had the yummiest fruit salad. The fruit salad we had was, we had banana and oranges and apple and pawpaw and pineapple. I think that was it. And it wasn't these chunky fruit salads you get today. She'd dice it up a little and, oh my God, it was beautiful fruit salad. She would she'd add passion fruit at the end, mix the passion fruit through it, and she'd also add lemon juice, which actually stopped the bananas going brown, and that was the best fruit salad. I keep thinking that I'm going to do it one day, but I never got around to it. I don't buy a lot of fruit. If I ever do, I usually buy banana. And what was I going to say? That's the only time I ate passion fruit was because it was in the fruit salad. Otherwise, I don't like passion fruit. I don't like crunching on this hard thing. Okay, that was trifle, apple crumble, fruit salad, ice cream. What else was there? And pudding. after Nana died, Monica, my sister, she would make the pudding, and they would still have pudding with, I mean, that was it, Christmas Day. I know, it was really good. That was the meals. But I always did feel left out because, especially when it comes to the sweets and that, my sisters I lived with, they get some pudding and take home, but I wasn't allowed to eat it because it was theirs. Even though it was made for the family, I was not included in that. I was never included. Family always put me down for some reason, mainly because of my weight. I've always had a weight problem. I know I've tried since September. I was starting to lose. I had lost about 3 kilos. But at the moment, with what's going on with YouTube and everything, I don't know. It's my eating has, you know, I'm pretty sure I'll put it back on again, and that's what it is. You eat. I got nothing to do, so it's not that I got nothing to do. Is that I get down, and going out is not an option sometimes. So yeah. This is a Christmas, but I think it's just memories of family growing up, Christmas involved in it. It is, I know if someone asked me, I know there is a place here in Coffs Harbour where people go who've got nowhere to go for Christmas, but I don't go because I don't want to mingle. Sorry, the camera's moving, but I'm just wobbling my toe on the tripod. Yeah. Feeling down. It's amazing now because when I'm not working, I had my alarm set for 10 to 10 a.m. to get up. And yesterday and this morning, was today. This morning I woke up before it went off. I actually didn't set it this morning. Late nights. I actually went, I think I know I'm going to do Christmas Day. It might not be a Christmas movie, but it's something. I'm thinking of getting back into reading. Christmas Day I might do a special video. I might do something to show what I'm going to do. The way things are with going with Stephanie and Jackie, I'll probably not have my new baby for Christmas, but you know what? That is okay. Be a good Valentine's present. Jackie and Stephanie, you know that I'm there behind you. My babies are behind you. We are standing. And I am so glad that it's gone to a higher court. It's gone to the federal court with what you are doing. You're fighting for, first of all, you're fighting for yourself with what they have sued, the class actions they have brought against you. You are fighting because you never lied. And what they are doing is wrong. And, you know, I'm behind you. My babies are behind you. Garfield is behind you. And my worms are behind you. So you keep fighting. I'm not used to anything to do with court cases or any of that. But it sounds like going to the federal court is much better. So, which is good. Girl, you fight, girl. Team Ortez here all the way. I have watched you for, I'm not quite sure how long now. But I love your videos. I know there's a couple of, the last video you did, which I couldn't view, I had to go on Facebook. I went on, someone said on the Facebook, so I went on to Facebook and I searched and I found it. And I know I commented this in the comment, but girl, you are strong. You and Jackie are strong for doing what you are doing, and you'll only get stronger. I understand Jackie does have these mental health problems with anxiety and that. It may be a test for her in doing this, but you know what? She is strong. Even she knows it's going to happen. She's doing it. You stand by what you're doing. You've got backups from everywhere in saying that what you are saying is truth. And Avatar Fan 1000, loved the video you did. Loved it. Thank you so much for doing that. I did like it. Yes, I subscribed, and I did mean to actually look at your channel when I seen you up in the chat, but I didn't, but I'm glad I did, and I'm now a sub of yours and looking forward to watching your videos. I know this is a Christmas one, but I thought I'd get on here. And Stephanie, I don't know if you watch my videos, but you know what? If you don't, that's okay. I'm talking to you. I did do a GoFundMe. After that last video you did where you were strongest, as I said, you were the strongest you've ever been. It really got to me as what is happening with this group and how these poor young women are. So if you want to find out what I'm doing, if you're if you follow Stephanie and Jackie, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not a subscriber of Stephanie's, go and have a look at her channel and just find out what is going on, what she's fighting for freedom of these young girls and what's going on over there. And yes, so Christmas. I know it's only, as I said, I will do, I'm thinking of doing one of these each week. I don't know. I might find something else to do because I'm doing my advent calendar. Yes, I have got my second advent calendar, which you will see tomorrow, being the 1st of December. But it'll probably come early in your time because I might do it early and schedule it for a later time at night, our time, so that it's not, I don't know, because I don't have many Australian subscribers. I know there are some, but you know what, that's okay. I'll do it when I do it, won't I? Doing a story time today. I will see how I go. I am feeling a bit down. I think it's because of things that are going on, and I'm just feeling down, and that's okay. No matter how you are feeling, it's okay. No one can tell you to stop feeling how you're feeling because they don't know how you feel. They may feel depressed as well. You may feel depressed, but they don't feel it the same as you do. So I know this is early, but wherever you are in this bright world, beautiful world of ours, I hope you have a great days leading up to Christmas. And we all know what Christmas is about. Maybe I will talk about that later on in another video. You all know that Christmas is the birth of Christ. And I know there's probably one or two religions who do not celebrate Christmas, but I will do that in another, I know why, I'll do that in another video. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Come and enjoy your Christmas joy, how you celebrate Christmas, what do you remember about Christmas growing up. Did you have a big family, a small family? Did you go to your grandparents, or did your grandparents come to you? As that we always went to our grandparents for Christmas, have Nana and Pop. After they passed, after Nana, even, let me see, after Pop passed away, Nana would come down to Mum and Dad's for Christmas. I can't remember, I don't know if we went, I think we might have went up to Nana's after Pop died, but I remember Nana going to get, someone going to get Nana and bring her down for Christmas dinner with us. Of course, Christmas, no. Even after Nana died, we always head to Mum and Dad's for Christmas. Had Christmas. As I said, my last family Christmas with any family really. Now, 2000 was 2005 Christmas, so that's 14 years. This is that I've never really celebrated Christmas. At the moment, it's just the way it is. People come into your life and they create havoc and they leave a trail of havoc behind them. But I'm getting to, sometimes I do feel really down at the moment. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to do this video, but I thought I want to do it today and get it done so that yous will find out what, if you want to, since you can't do the advent calendar, this is something else you can do. And please, everyone who has got a channel, and do it so that we can pass it around and get it through the Reborn community of sharing the Christmas joy. I don't know what's going to happen next year with the way, no, not talking about that. That's not that. This is Christmas video, memories of Christmas, Christmas with families, Christmas food. Oh, that'd be another video. I have to write these down, what I want to do in another video. I might try and do this each week. And if I think other memories that involves Christmas, I will write it down and do it in a video so I don't get it too long. This is getting, my goodness, I got to go. This is long. What time is it? I'm too late to go and get a pie. That's okay. I've got a pizza in the freezer. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video of memories of my Christmases. And I do hope that you will get involved in this Christmas memories so that we can share joy of Christmas and leading up to this most joyous time of the year. Well, it's I won't go any further because this is getting long. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this till the end. Okay. Someone's got he's not very happy. You would think I should bring him in. Do you think I should bring him in? What do you reckon, Joy? Do you think I should bring him in? What do you reckon? We're going to bring this little boy in. We all know who we're talking about, don't we? Yeah, we all talking about. So I'll put little Joy down the lounge and I'll get him. As you know, this little boy is what I got myself for Christmas last year. He was my Christmas present to myself last year. And I know you all love my Garfield. He's all my videos. And yes, he's in all of my videos. He will be in all my videos. Oh, excuse me. As he is my mascot. Everybody loves him, don't they? Yeah, he's a good boy. I think I spend more time with him than I do with anyone else. But you know what? Because I love him. Yes. So everybody, I better go. I want to get this going. This is going to take a while to save, then convert to another file system and get it up. So everybody, I know it's early, but I hope you have a very Merry Christmas when it comes up. Enjoy the time leading up to it. Do what you have to do. If for some reason things are going tough, take time out for yourself, okay? You're allowed to do that. Take time out for yourself. Sit down, have a cuppa, just relax. Sometimes people go crazy at this time of year, leading up to Christmas, spend money, blah. You do not need to spend money. Spending time with a person is more important than going out and buying that person a gift. Even you want to buy something for someone, maybe a bunch of flowers, a range of flowers, or a box of chocolates. Hint, hint. So come on, enjoy this time of year. Spread the joy of this time of year brings. Try and it's gone. It's gone. So everybody, I gotta go. So remember Christmas leading up. I'm looking forward to find out what you do for Christmas. What have you done for Christmas past? I'm so looking forward to how you celebrate Christmas, Christmas memories that involve maybe parents, grandparents, whatever. I'm looking forward to showing that You probably got subscribers that I haven't got. Good. Then I can see what other people go around and share this. Make it a tag. Tag Christmas memories. What do you reckon? Garfield think it's a good idea, don't you? Yeah. Everybody, have a Merry Christmas and also have a good day, mate. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.